Benny the brave honey badger. Once upon a time, in the wild and wonderful savanna, there lived a small but fearless honey badger named Benny. Benny wasn't the biggest animal in the savanna, but he was certainly the bravest. His sharp black and white fur gleamed in the sunlight as he wandered through the tall golden grass, always ready for adventure. One sunny morning, Benny woke up with a growling tummy. Today, he thought with a mischievous grin, I'm going to find the biggest, most delicious honey in the whole savanna. Honey was Benny's favorite treat, and he knew exactly where to find it, high up in the trees, where the bees worked hard to guard their golden treasure. With his tummy rumbling, Benny set off, his little paws moving swiftly through the grass. As he walked, he greeted his friends along the way, a group of playful meerkats digging tunnels in the dirt, a herd of zebras munching on the grass, and even a curious giraffe nibbling leaves from a tall tree. But Benny had his eyes on a bigger prize, honey. He could hear the soft buzz of bees in the distance, and his nose twitched as he imagined the sweet, sticky honey waiting for him. Just as he reached the bee tree, Benny looked up and saw the biggest beehive he had ever seen. It was hanging from a high branch, dripping with golden honey. His mouth watered at the sight. But Benny knew getting the honey wouldn't be easy. The bees were buzzing around it like tiny guards, and their stingers could hurt. I've got this, Benny whispered to himself, his eyes twinkling with excitement. He carefully started to climb the tree, his paws gripping the bark. But just before Benny could reach the hive, he heard a soft voice calling for help. Benny! Benny, come quick! Benny's ears perked up. It was his friend, Timmy the Tortoise, and he sounded scared. Benny quickly scrambled down the tree and ran toward the sound of Timmy's voice. When he arrived, he found Timmy stuck in a big, deep hole. Poor Timmy had been looking for fresh green leaves and accidentally tumbled into the hole, and now he couldn't climb out. Don't worry, Timmy. I'll help you, Benny said with determination. Using his sharp claws, Benny started digging around the edge of the hole, pushing dirt away to create a little ramp for Timmy to crawl up. The dirt flew everywhere as Benny worked fast, his paws moving quickly. Soon, Timmy was able to climb out, safe and sound. Thank you, Benny, Timmy said with a big smile. You're always there when I need you. Benny grinned. That's what friends are for, Timmy. With Timmy safe, Benny knew it was time to get back to his honey hunt. But just as he was about to leave, he heard another call for help, this time from the treetops. Benny looked up and saw a little bird named Pip who had fallen out of its nest. Oh no! Benny gasped. Hold on, Pip, I'll help you. Benny raced to the tree and began climbing once again, his paws gripping the branches with ease. When he reached Pip, he carefully picked up the tiny bird with his paws and placed him back in the safety of his nest. Thank you, Benny. Pip chirped happily. Benny smiled. Anytime, Pip. As the day went on, Benny helped many of his friends. He guided a lost meerkat family back to their burrow and even helped a squirrel find some hidden nuts. He didn't get a chance to eat any honey, but that didn't matter. Benny was proud of all the good he had done. As the sun began to set and Benny made his way back home, something shiny caught his eye. There, sitting in the grass, was a pot of honey. Benny couldn't believe his luck. The bees had seen how helpful Benny had been all day and decided to reward him with the sweetest, most delicious honey in the savanna. Benny grinned from ear to ear and licked his lips. What a perfect way to end the day, he said to himself as he dug into the golden honey. That night, Benny fell asleep under the stars, his tummy full and his heart happy. He had spent the whole day helping his friends, and even though he hadn't planned it, those moments had been the best adventures of all. He realized that being brave wasn't just about facing dangers, it was about using your strength and courage to help others. And from that day on, Benny the brave honey badger became known as the hero of the savanna, always ready to lend a paw to those in need, whether it was to rescue a friend or share a pot of honey.